Mukbang. Mukbang.
How do you spell it?
M-U-K-B-A-N-G. Mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah.
A mukbang.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody, I'm Scott.
And I'm Kendra. And today we have something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a mukbang. And Dad has no idea what a mukbang is. I've been wanting to do one of these for a really long time. And we have the rare occurrence of just us here tonight where we don't have a big family dinner. So I'm like, this is it. This is our chance. We're going to film a mukbang.
I'm like, a what?
Yeah. He still has no idea what he's getting himself into, so if he looks confused, that's why. But if you don't know what a mukbang is, basically you just stuff your face and talk about life or, you know, what's going on. So I want to talk about a couple things while we eat. The new Predator trailer, kind of a breakdown of the new Infinity Wars movie. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna eat. So what to talk about? Taco Bell actually has a new online ordering thing. Probably gonna want to turn the fan on because it's already getting hot in here.
But we haven't eaten. Last time we ate on camera was at Star Wars Celebration.
Yes, and I was thinking about that because everybody corrected us that it was a hero or not a gyro, like I always say. But
hero.
Whatever. So,
gyro here, but yeah. It's a hero. Oh, this is some kind of like little something.
Yeah, I got potatoes.
Is this mine?
I got all the sauces.
I got some kind of craziness. Oh, that's beef.
Chicken.
You got chalupas.
We gotta switch, as always.
This is beef and
a typical guru.
Oh, is this not?
Guru fashion.
Even with the bags, we get the wrong food. That's how it always works out. Are you sure? This got 4. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Chicken, and I got a beef chalupa.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So what did I get? 2 chicken chalupas?
2 chicken and a beef hard shell taco.
Chalupas.
Yes.
Love chalupas.
And we can share the potatoes.
We haven't had chalupas in a long time.
See if there's a straw.
There's 2 straws.
Okay, so let me start by telling you my experience with the new Taco Bell online ordering. Okay, so it was Mukbang. It was convenient because I just, I put the order in at our driveway, and then when I drove there, it was like literally there to pick up and go. But I forgot the drinks. They didn't give me the cups, so I had to turn around. Of course, like 95% of why you go to Taco Bell is the Baja Blast. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna turn around. And they also have a new, it's called the spiked lemonade. It said non-alcoholic on the thingy. They had to clarify that. But it is from Mountain Dew, so I wanted to try that. I'm a drink queen. I love like all the, flavored sodas, peach and raspberry and blah blah blah. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna try the new lemonade. Okay, yeah, so it's just like it's kind of like when you mix the drinks, when you have your own cup and you put, lemonade and Sprite. That's exactly what it tastes like, but it's good.
Oh, those potatoes smell good.
I think nothing beats the Baja Blast though. That's the best. And let me talk to you guys about why we even went to Taco Bell in the first place. The mukbang kind of came as an afterthought. I saw, and I've seen it on TV too, they're bringing back the chalupas. But instead of these chalupas, the kind that we like with the, the flour tortilla, it's a chicken patty folded into a taco shell, and then it's a taco, and so that's their new chicken chalupa. It's actually a chicken patty folded into a taco, people. I was like, I'm interested in food, but I don't know about that. That looks a little too...
Like a chicken patty?
It was a chicken patty folded, and that's your taco shell.
Oh, it was like when KFC had the thing where you had the...
Yes, yeah.
There was no sandwich, it was just chicken, and chicken.
Exactly.
Like the... chalupa. Mild. Breakfast salsa. Who would have known years ago that Taco Bell would have breakfast?
I know, I was surprised.
They actually have pretty good breakfast, actually, surprisingly enough. But
I am a little upset they did get rid of the green verde salsa, which was always my go-to salsa was the green verde sauce, and they don't have it anymore, so I'm a little bummed about that, but you know.
So the new Predator trailer came out today.
Cheers! First mukbang!
Mukbang.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Been a long time since I had a chalupa.
It has been a long time, and that's when I saw the new chicken chalupas, and I was like, oh my god, that was our taco back in the day.
That was good.
Let's go get one. But
she had a great idea.
Yeah.
I had to take a few years off my face by with the gray hair, but so yes, you did watch the Predator thing.
Yeah.
You know.
It looked very. I'm sorry, we're gonna eat with our mouths full here. Or talk, you know, but like very Hollywood. I'm excited for Olivia Munn as the lead woman, but I don't know.
I mean, Predator fans like myself have been excited because, you know, Shane Black, and rumors of Schwarzenegger in there for kind of like passing the torch, baton, whatever you want to call it, but I read the synopsis about it's a kid playing around with something he finds, and it turns out it's really a remote control for a ship in space, and then it crashes down, unleashing all these predators. And now, of course, you know, I don't know if it was a graphic novel or some comic where it talked about how they inject themselves with DNA from every planet they go to and every species that they conquest, and it's changing them, and they're not going to look like a regular predator anymore. And I was like... And then, of course, they had a bunch of reshoots. I heard they had to have reshoots. You know, they wrapped it. Well,
that's never good.
And then they had to go back and reshoot. We look at Rogue One had reshoots too.
Yeah.
Rogue One was good, I thought, but you know, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. I liked the poster back with the electricity outlining, like making it look like the Predator, but we'll wait and see. I mean, I don't want to rush to judgment. You know, sometimes trailers are the best thing in the movie, and sometimes it's misleading. I'll give it a chance. You know, I'm not going to read any reviews. I'm just going to go in blind after seeing the trailer, and you know, hopefully, the Predators will represent, or at least the spirit of. But
to me, like just looking at the trailer, it felt like one of those direct to DVD, direct to Netflix kind of movie where like. I'm kind of like, I'll see it in theaters, but do I really need to? Like, it just had that kind of vibe, like something about the production. It was very, like, straight to DVD, was my thinking.
Did you see the movie Corey Haim's in? Or Feldman? Not Haim.
I haven't, no.
He's a vampire.
I know he's been doing crazy stuff with all his Hollywood scandals.
He's a transvestite or transgender prostitute who was turned into a vampire, and she, this was decades ago or whatever, and you know, him and his mate, whatever, they're just taking people out. I watched it. I mean, they had Rutger Hauer, I always say it wrong. He was in there, you know, he was in there for like one scene. Malcolm McDowell is in there, and he's in there a little bit more. So they have some big names that haven't been around, you know, they haven't been in movies for a while.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's this guy, this crazy cop, and he's, you know, his parents were were slaughtered by these things. It's just weird. It's like this LA thing, and he's got like this crazy.
Is that
like
coming out?
No, it's on. I just saw it on Showbox.
Okay, so this isn't.
If I could say that, but Showbox. And the poster, it's like he's got this like little look like this.
Yeah.
And he's got like a prosthetic to cover his eyebrows because then they painted him on. Mm-hmm. And he's like over the top, crazy. I don't know. It was. I saw a preview for it, and I said, "Well, I really have to see this because this looks like a train wreck." And I showed your mother.
What? So you haven't seen it yet?
She saw I showed her the previews. No, I watched it.
Was it a train wreck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I'll have to look it up again. I can't remember the name. That's how forgettable it was. It was like Duke something, or I don't know. But it was like a B movie kind of feel to it. And
yeah.
Just crazy.
So just about every weekend, me and Alberto have been going to the movies. I just signed up for a movie pass, which if you don't know what it is, it's like $10 a month. And you literally can go see a movie every single day for 365 days, like, you know, as long as you sign up each month.
It's a good deal because a movie ticket now is like $12, $12.
Yeah, so for $10 for, you know, the whole month. So like literally every weekend, like we go to the movies now.
But you can go to 30 movies. You can go one a day?
Yes, one a day.
But you can't watch the same movie twice.
They just changed the terms and conditions, which does kind of suck. Because I would have liked to have seen Avengers again, which we're going to talk about here shortly. Kind of give our post, you know, movie/therapy review that I think we both need after watching it, because it was like crazy, man. It was a crazy movie. But yeah, it's a really good deal. We've seen A Quiet Place, Avengers, Rampage. Rampage was really good. For it being kind of its own like standalone movie, it was really funny. I think Rock's been killing it with his movies lately. He was super funny in Jumanji. Like Jumanji, I needed like an asthma inhaler. I was laughing so much in Jumanji. Like, if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch Jumanji. So it's on Rampage. What else have we seen? Yeah, just like crazy, like every weekend we're at the movie now, so it's been really good. As far as Avengers goes, I think everybody needs to just have like
it was great.
A group
it didn't feel like
session.
I didn't think it didn't feel like 2.5 hours to me.
No, it didn't.
It was a great movie. I thought the pacing was good. We of course knew that, you know, stuff was going to happen.
Yeah.
If you're a comic book reader, you know, and it was different than the comic book. There were some similarities and differences, but you know, I was, spoiler alert, if you're one of the few human beings on the planet that has not seen Avengers Infinity War Part 1, spoiler alert, because they're going to talk about the end and who dies. So don't yell, get mad, boom, spoiler.
Yeah, so skip ahead if you don't want spoilers.
When Spidey died. Oh.
Alberto.
Oh, Spidey. When Spidey died, it was like, oh, him and
so
Groot and Spidey were horrible.
Did you see the thing too? The director from all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, he tweeted, like a fan asked him, like what was it that Groot said when he was. There's
something on YouTube about it. I haven't seen it. Yeah.
So what he was saying to Rocket was Dad.
Oh.
I know, yeah. So everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's so deep." Like, that's too much. Yeah, that's really sad.
And Spidey saying, "Sir, I don't want to go."
I know.
But everybody knows that Captain Marvel's going to come in and undo it. I mean, that's how.
Yeah.
It was like, because and you can correct me because I read some stuff about some comic stuff. And talking about it, and that Thanos, once he actually had the gauntlet, and they didn't show it in the movie, but said that he looked ahead like Doctor Strange did when he looked at 14.5 million possibilities, and there was only one that they won. Even though, and then earlier he had said, "I'll never give up the stone," and then he gives up the stone to save Tony Stark's life. And why? Well, it's the only way, Tony. But it said that that talked about how Thanos had saw the future, but in his, it was something like there wasn't every single one he lost, which was weird in the comics at least, and that there was somebody else, another being that came in and then took the gauntlet. The blonde-haired guy, but you said it was in like the
Adam, at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy,
So, I mean, they're going to all be brought back. But it definitely was
traumatizing, though.
Even though you knew, like, okay, people are going to die and they're going to be back next summer, it still was very dramatic. Especially because they're doing everything in the Marvel Universe to go to all the female superheroes.
I didn't know that there was going to be another Avengers, so I thought, like, this is it. Like, this is the end of, the Avengers, I didn't know. So I was like, I thought that they were going to win. They always win, So I was like, what's going on? Like, why are they dying?
My worst parts, and yes, Groot was bad and Spider-Man was bad, but when Thanos and Gamora are out there and he realizes what he has to give up, and she hasn't caught on yet, you could see in his face, and as a father, I was like, oh my gosh, no, to sacrifice his daughter. Oh, I was almost bawling. And then he did it, and then when they're in the Soul Stone, with the Asian-inspired structure, and did you do it, Dad? And get out of there. Our dog, our honey bun, who's quite the star herself, she's been in a few of our videos, put the bag down, she's like, oh, let's go. No, And then, I did it, honey. What did it cost? Everything. I was like, oh my gosh. I couldn't have done that, though. I couldn't have sacrificed my daughter. Nope.
Yeah. That scene, like...
I'd dive in front of the train, but...
I noticed, like, in the last 3 Marvel movies, they've had that kind of, like, that moment where they're just in a plane and they kind of are confronted. They had a Black Panther, drawing a blank here, the King's name and his dad were on the plane talking, and then... And Thor Ragnarok, it's him and Odin, Thor and Odin. So I was like, the last 3 movies, they've had that kind of plain scene.
I think the movies are all well done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I know people who aren't really even geeks that enjoy the whole Marvel universe and stuff. So I thought they've done well leading up to it, and I'm interested to see Captain Marvel because I don't know much about her. I saw kind of a little snippet somebody put up on YouTube from one of the conventions, like a snippet of it, and of course, it was a horrible video because it was on the phone, but still, I was like, oh, this is cool, and it was like a minute long, and people were going nuts, and it was like, it was cool. Yeah, but they were setting it up for the transition for women to take power, I'm assuming. But I'm sure that people, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the twist.
I think,
maybe they're brought back, but they're brought back as because
his own storyline.
because they've been killed in that particular that universe that I
know that the comics, like, they have the female Thor now.
So the next one, when they bring them back, they can't bring them back because they're dead. So they can, but it's like a different version of them. So it's still them, but it's not that version because Thanos has already killed that version. But at least he did what he said. He said it was unbiased. It was just completely random. Half the universe random.
Yeah.
Just took out half the Avengers. And people have pointed out that what's left is the original Avengers.
Yeah.
But we have a life-size Groot.
Yeah, we have a lot to unbox.
A lot. Oh, but look at the stack of BAM boxes.
Yes, yeah. So we're gonna try
but we filmed up until the anniversary. And then we get these moments where we just, our schedules meet up and we do a mad rush, and then it takes us a while to, but so I think 4 of them in the bottom, because we were getting 2 of each month. So the bottom 4, I think, are the last month we did that, and then it was a single month, and then this. I think the last time I did, so I think, was it January, February, March, April? I think that's what it is, because the anniversary was December. I lose track, so I hate waiting so long to do stuff, but we love the band box.
We do, yeah. So we're gonna try to
we got a lot.
Knock out some of
we
those.
We won't even give you the list because I've got those dry erase boards, the chalkboard style. I've got 5 of them, of which I only have 2 hanging, and they are both full with stuff, production things, and then there's more that we haven't even written down. I just looked at it and went,
yeah.
Okay, well, that's a lot. But some of them, I think what we're going to do is what we did before with the catch-up. We're going to do one long BAM video, but we will break it up by month. And we'll let everybody know up front, hey, this is, 4-parter. There's our other dog. So you're going to get to see stuff that you guys normally don't see with no editing, because there's the other dog going nuts. So yeah, we'll do one big video.
Yep.
Be 4 parts, and it'll be a catch-up.
Let us know if you like when we do those catch-ups. Like, do you want us to? We have a lot of backlog. Do you want to see us do it? Would you rather not? Let us know. We don't want to, waste our time, waste your time. We want to put out content that you guys want to see.
And of course, I'm horrible because I have to have everything perfect. So when I edit, it takes me forever to edit. But it does. I'm more of a perfectionist when editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or do you want us to do one giant, or like a couple of, if we have 30 boxes, do we do 3 10-box video, because I'm sure you're not going to want to watch a 3-hour video. You may. And then people will get lost. We'd have to find some way to put markers in there or something.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff. We'll eventually get caught up. It's just, there's that. And there's a ton of collectibles. Life-size Groot from Sideshow Collectibles.
Yeah.
They have another one out now too. We have the first one that came out. I think it came out in February. I think it's a Hot Toys. I have to check. Got that. We got a Quiet Room Bear from Lee Howard. Love you, Lee. October. Going with the belly lit up. Countless collectibles.
Lots to do.
Again, the list is long. And, we still have a room tour to do. Which
yes, yeah.
We've gotten a lot ready for it. We have. This is, there's a lot of planning. I do have a video of how all of this kind of came about in here. That's another thing. So you guys need to let us know. We have like tons of stuff that's never been published. We've got like 7 haul videos. All these Funko Pops were filmed at one point over the course of the years.
Yeah, our Star Wars Celebration haul, San Diego Comic-Con haul, which you haven't even done. And I I was thinking about something like a hat, and I'm like, I got that hat at San Diego Comic-Con, and I still haven't, worn it.
So we have a lot of stuff that, I'll put the effort and time into. Maybe I won't make it as polished, but we've had the Ugly Word Patreon channel for a very long time, and our channel's coming up on 3 years. Love you all. Almost 500,000 channel views, 4,500 subscribers and counting, something like that. And 270 videos that are uploaded, and probably 30 that have never seen the light of day. We can put them someplace.
Yeah.
The fear is if you put something up that's 2 years old, obviously it's not current content, are people even going to bother watching a haul video from 3 years back? We can put it up, we can put it on Patreon, and everybody always said, Patreon's a great place for the person who just has to have that, they're guru maniacs. You want to see all the stuff we've ever done, and that's really what Patreon's about. People call it different things, but to me, it's always for the super fan.
Yeah.
That's how I've always looked at it. It's not you're supporting. It's the super fan where you I gotta know. I gotta see behind the scenes, because we have behind the scenes footage. For a long time, we were filming with 2 cameras. Which saved us a few times with audio and video. I just didn't like to have the side shot for a whole video. It just came up that way. But you know, we got a lot of stuff out there, so let us know what you want to do.
I really want to know what you guys want as far as like if we did do Patreon. I want to make like shirts and pins, and you know, like I'm into that stuff so much. I have like so many ideas for t-shirts. You know, like would you guys do it? You know, like if we made shirts, would you sign up for a Patreon? Do you guys want to buy shirts, you know, just in a store? You know, I have so many ideas for pins and patches and like awesome t-shirt ideas. You know, I do graphic design. Like I have so many things that we, you know, that we both want to make for you guys. We're just kind of stuck as far as how to deliver it to you guys. So comment below. You know, would you be interested in a t-shirt store? Would you be, you know, want that as part of a Patreon package? We could definitely do that. But it's really,
the light up shirts are, they can be made available. Just understand logistically, it's not a $20 shirt. But we can do them. I mean, then we have a company, Flash and Statement, who makes them for us, and we got them the design revamped because there's 10 variations, but we didn't like the first ones too much we had, and I had it revamped when we went to San Diego Comic-Con, and I used it then again in Knoxville. And
we could easily make, you know, for Patreon shirts with the sleeves that say Patreon supporter, or you know, and we could have it as an option if you really want to have it. I would I still would almost recommend the Velcro kind, but I just think because it's the sewing one, it's if it's off position, it looks weird. We had one like that, but the Velcro one, I mean, they stick out the same, and it was nice because I was able to transfer from San Diego the Knoxville shirt, and all I had to do was just move the Guru thing. But yeah, you know, we got Legos. Oh my gosh, do we have Legos? And that's another thing. Yeah, the Lego kits.
We have tons.
I feel like those could easily go on Patreon.
Legos.
Lego kit building. And we have a lot of Lego kits, like so many. And
we have crazy stuff because oh yeah. Of course, nobody even knows we have this because they don't know that we have the thing that you had to get this. What did I do with it? Oh, let me see. Alright, you know what, I can't find it, I'll show it at some point. So we have a Lego black card. It's a VIP Lego black card for Star Wars that anybody who bought the new Millennium Falcon back in November, you got. They sent it to us at the beginning of the year, and there was scheduled to have, I think, 6 or 8 VIP things. You had to be a black card holder to get it, which was really neat. I think the first one, I can't remember what it was, but they just had another one for May the 4th Be With You, which we did take advantage of. She doesn't know it yet. But it was kind of neat. So, I mean, but we've got sets galore. There's probably 8 Ultimate Collector Series sets that we've never touched because it was always, you know, we want to do stuff like that. We've got that. We've got the Super Star Destroyer. We've got the TIE Fighter. We've got the new Falcon. We had the old Falcon, which if you've been with us since the beginning, we used to have it sitting over here. And ATST, it's countless.
Yes. And Gundam kits. I have like a stack of Gundam kits. So, you know.
Lots and lots of stuff.
lots to make and do, and yeah.
Plus part 2 of some stuff. Like I still have to film part 2 of BB-8, but sometimes it's, you know, if we film something and put it up, if there's going to be a second part, if the reception isn't great or overwhelming, you know, for the first one, I almost think, well, you know what, I shouldn't waste our time or your time making another video that, you know, we don't want to see that. There's been a few people that have asked about the BB-8 part 2, which is really where we show him going nuts around the place, and part of it's logistics with stuff and areas and stuff, but, you know, we have crazy ideas for you guys.
Yep.
But there's never enough time.
No, there isn't.
Ever. Someday there will be.
Yep. So, thank you for joining us on our first mukbang. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to do these at least like once a month.
This is neat.
It lets us connect with you guys, you know, and kind of, just vent and talk about movies and, you know, current events. So we're gonna freshen up a little bit, clean up our mess, and start filming all the band boxes. And I got a new collectible, which is down there.
In one of her favorite lines.
Yes, from the wonderful Kotobukiya. It is to be shoujo, and it is a secret, so you actually have to go click on that video to see what bishoujo I got. It's actually really old. I'm really happy I was able to get this at the price that I did. They had a warehouse sale, which can be deadly when your favorite company has warehouse sales. But I restrained and only got one, so be sure to click on the link and see what one I picked up.
Yes, things like that can be dangerous because I didn't used to like Funko Pops. I used to get them just for her. I'm like, these are stupid little plastic things. And then one day I found a series. I'm like, you know what? This would be cool. Oh, there's 6 of them. Okay, I'll take that for mine. Next thing you know, you've got this chaos and a wall of Star Wars Funko Pops out there, and another gigantic amount for another Funko Pop haul, which is, I don't even want to tell you how many we have. I know. Well, no, I don't know. No, I know, but I don't know. I know how many I've scanned, and there's a chunk that haven't been scanned yet, like San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
Anyway, so, yes. Room tour eventually, sooner or later. We're getting there. Close. Kind of. Not really. Get the Hulk Busters. We're going to be doing those. There's so much stuff.
Yep.
We didn't eat our potatoes.
I know, we did not eat our potatoes.
I'm okay though right now. They're great.
Full,
I love them. I'm full, but the chalupas are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
So on that note, we want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch. Please like.
You normally say subscribe.
Oh, I threw myself off. See, I can't. I'm all chalupaed out. So on that note, we want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch. Please like, subscribe,
comment below,
and share with your friends.
Until next time, stay weird. Bye.